and the new WBO super flyweight champion, the Pinoy man, Donnie Nietes. Was it legit? Was it fair? Do you guys think so? Right here on the Double RT Boxing Show, I'm your host, Mr. A. That's what we're talking about. But first, one away from 600. So hopefully that is you, and we appreciate that. That one more person to join the audience. Now, I had the fight 116-112 for Kazuto Ioka. I thought he changed. I thought he did different levels in this fight to take control, lose control, then regain control in the fight. And I thought when he did it, it was obvious in the fight changing. Because to me, the fight started with just up until like the last couple seconds of the second round, just a nice, strong, smartly jab fest, and then they both start incorporating body shots in the last like 20 seconds of round 2. Now, up until like round 5, you saw Ioki. He was doing side-to-side movements, like little small steps, but when he was doing that the first 2 rounds during this jab fest, it was a good fight. Rounds 3, 4, he kind of got caught in front of Nietes, and you saw Nietes was able to use his fast hand speed at close quarters punching. He was with the power and the hand speed, him being able to plant his feet, he was able to land harder shots in bursts. Like I said, he's fighting in bursts while Ioki to me evolved, but his bursts were on point, and you could tell his shots were the harder shots of the round. While Ioki did get hit in 20 seconds, he'd get beat up pretty good. Not pretty good, but he'd get hit by the harder shots for 20 seconds. But he'll outbox Nietes for a good minute. Not outbox him, but put a lot of volume and points on for like a minute 40 seconds. While the other remaining time was equal, or them just filling each other out, judging distance. And I felt like I said, I had the rounds 1, 3, 12, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 3, and 1 for Ioki. And like that, in the middle point when I gave Nietes 4 and 8, I thought he was able to take control. Like I said, it was very competitive, but you can see he was slow when Ioki was in front of him. Nietes was able to land harder shots, and Ioki eventually went back to moving at around 7. And he went back right around in the middle, the 120 mark in 7. Ioki just finally fuck, I'm going back to moving, man. it just popped in him to I can't stand in front of this motherfucker. He's hitting harder than me. I know I'm doing work, but Nietes was just like I said, the way I was scoring the fight, when especially fights like this, just the fights on this card, 3 minutes, I break it down to 1 minute. Boom, boom. Sometimes it's 1 minute 15 seconds is nothing. Who's gonna win this 45 second? It makes the fight whoa, these motherfuckers are good. You can see who's really doing moves, especially on this fight. You can saw who was picking shots. And to me, around 7, also 120, it just clicked into Ioki. I need to start moving it. I can't. This dude's hitting me harder than I'm hitting him, and he's taking my points. He started moving, and then in round 10, he spread that distance from all his consistent body working. That when they were in close, and he was losing those counters, but he was still doing body work, consistent body work. But Nietes was, I think, around 6 or something. He just started swaying off on him with some hooks. Some good when he was doing his flurries, it was a hook hook flurries against Ioki's consistent nice 1-2s down the middle and some serious body hooks. You know, it was Nietes hooks coming like it'd come like maybe once or twice around against a consistent body attack and jab, a good 1-2s from Ioki. But Nietes did land some good straights. Don't get me wrong, but it was like that was their highlights of the fight strategy. But like I said, in round 10, it seemed like Ioki made his distance even further from like I said, he went from moving on Nietes to going inside banging with him to moving again, to even like spreading the distance. And to me, it was, he looked more comfortable through the whole fight. You saw Ioki's shoulders real tight and tense, while Nietes was relaxed, throwing his power shots. And then in round 10, it went reverse. Nietes was tired from the body work he was being given. Ioki was now relaxed, moving slowly, throwing his punches, while Nietes was sitting there tightened up on the defense, you know, trying to track him down. You could see the whole their fight changed, and Nietes' power wasn't as good. He was still landing shots, but just the shots that were obvious that he was taking the situation over early in the fight, the hook and the exchanging, it wasn't so. Like in round 10 was like the first time Ioki won a squared off exchange. They were doing some exchange, went from body. I saw Ioki threw a hook to a right hook, and it shook Nietes' head. The crowd was like, even for a brief moment, you could see like Nietes and Ioki like looked at each other like, yeah, bitch, I finally won one. You could see Nietes like, ah, shit, dude, I didn't crack you this time. But Nietes did come back in stronger in round 10. I mean 11. I gave him that round, but round 12, it was like 1 minute in they started exchanging. It was pretty good, but I gave it to Ioki. But like I said, Nietes won. So what I just said doesn't mean jack shit. Right here on the Double RT Boxing Show, where we speak jack shit. I'm your host, Mr. A. We need that one more subscriber, number 600. I hope that is you. So we're 2-4 Nietes. Like I said, the only thing, if you want to argue, like really argue on this fight, the 118-110. There's some swing rounds in this fight. Like I said, that 116 could easily be like a 115. Even though it was 116, 112, I guess that 116 could easily be for Nietes. You know, I could see somewhere in there someone to find a couple rounds for him to do that. You know, even like I said, I had it 116. Like I said, I scored the volume points over the little small spurts of power shots. Like I said, I could understand it because there was moments where it was just equal action. They both were tagging each other, so equal action with some power shots, equal action with more equal action, and then controlling ring generalship and doing all that other shit, you know, defense, ring generalship, offense, you know, all that. So I gave him all the point categories, you know, for fights. Even though I know hitting is important, but when it's both hitting the fuck out of each other, I start adding all the things that, you know, how to me, how I explained how he went from inside. He went from inside. I mean, moving to inside to back outside to the further outside. You know, making adjustments. I gave him credit for all that. You can see the effects on the fighters. You can see, to me, Ioki just did more, stole the stage. But now that he is not the champion in Donnie Nietes, the Pinoy man, Pinoy boxing taking over, can he go and do a Asian unification? Is the Asian market out there for him? Or will he go for a unification bout first over in England? Probably get that England money against, what was it, Yafi? What's that dude's last name? Kala Yafi. You know, trying to get more leverage in a unification with the Asian, you know, because there is a Jerwin Acosta's match out there. Sarisa match out there. So there is a good, definitely Asian fights out there for him. Where is he at? Can he be? The hell, I can't find the guy. It's the Double RT Boxing Show. I lost it. I don't know where he's fighting at. Can't find the super flyweight. There it is. Yafai. I couldn't think of Yafai. Sorry, guys. Like I said, right here on the Double RT Boxing Show, where we speak that jack shit. Hopefully you're at that 100. That one more subscriber to be 600. Donnie Nietes, the new WBO super flyweight champion. Thank you for your time and support.